Okay, 12 kind of snuck up on me there. And a little bit of a later start today than usual. Excuse me. Had an appointment that kind of conflicted, but I knew it was going to be a short appointment, so I was like, I'll still stream after it. Okay, let's see. Bring chat up so I can actually see that. Okay, so today we're going to be working on putting little nail textures on these because I've managed to put that back there. Pretty much taking care of everything else, so I just need to minimize this out of the way and that so I can now bring up Affinity Designer. And now reopen this. Okay, so now I can zoom in here, the layers, and yeah, here. Turn that one off, and open up this, and I can turn off that one, and like that. Go here. What in the world am I? Oh. Oh. Okay. So make sure above that. So let's see here. Ah, that's good. Like I said just before you got here, doing this a little later than I usually do because I had an appointment that conflicted, and I knew the appointment wasn't going to be that long, so I was like, I'm going to stream anyway. So, yeah, today we're working on the nails in the coffin. I mean, nails in the box. Because I really, you could call a coffin a box, but I always see boxes as what I'm working on, like a rectangle. Thank you. Yes, I will be nailing the box. Puns are very much appreciated in this chat. If they could put a like on that comment, I would. Okay, so also I was attempting to click on the streaming program to start editing the picture because I was looking at the picture on the streaming program. So that doesn't quite work. So let's just get to it now. Okay, let's turn that off. So I can sample the colors appropriately after I... Oh, my eyes. There we go. I'll just do this and no. And okay. Who's calling me? Oh, wow. That would be my backup battery suddenly acting like the power went out. Oh, okay. One second here. I have to take this call, and then I think I'm gonna have to reboot to be able to turn that off. So I'm going to be back in a little bit here. Jeez, everything goes wrong right during the stream. Yeah. So God, everything's broken. Okay, I am back. Thank you for the Star Wars reference. Um, Everything decided to go boom at the same time. Get a call from someone, then my battery starts beeping as if the power went out, which it didn't. And then when I go to reboot my machine goes, "You don't have internet." So that's fun. Okay, so let's minimize this out of the way. Close down some of the windows that just finished booting up in the background. And open up Affinity Designer again. Oh my god. Wow. That is just so much fun. Also, I need to close down this. Gonna be fun to watch the video after this for quality checking. I wonder what that moment of like nothing there looks like on the stream. Okay. Let's get this back to where we were. Wow. And going back to what I was saying before everything broke. Um, yeah, I was about to click on my preview image here of the stream to manipulate the art program, and oops. And then you said I do that sometimes. And that also reminds me of this one time my friend was talking to one of their friends online, and their friend goes, "I tried to click on a fly that landed on my screen." And the reply back was, "Can you send me a screenshot?" Oh, wait. Uh, okay. Now we need to convert this to curve. Jeez. Wow. That was not fun. Everything breaking at once. Oh my god. Excuse me. And see, do that. Let's rotate this like so. Stretch it out like so. This in, and this in. And there we go. And now I can just switch to this and duplicate. Rotate that. Set this over here. So, how are things with you, Sasame-jan? Yeah. Oh, my phone's at 80%. Okay, let's see here. Get this more like this. So I can grab this and squish it down. That looks good. Oops. Grab this. Okay. Shoulders stiff, and all of my animals are going to town on the festival drum. That had little context for you, I know. But, yeah, not a lot of context there. Okay, let's see. Let's click on this one here. Oh, boy. Rotate that, slide that right there. Okay, that actually took care of that rather well. It really depends on when the person's asking the question. And who the person is that's asking the question. Like, if your therapist asks you that question, they want the honest answer. I usually lean towards wanting an honest answer. Most of the time, it really depends on how my day is going. And so far, my day is going rather well, except for that part where, like, everything happened during the stream, and I had to reboot the machine. Aye. Okay, now let's switch over to Blender and have Blender reload its texture. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, those look about right. This bottom nail here could actually be a little bit bigger. Also, that question is also really up to the person to answer as well. Like, if someone asks you, how is your day going? How much do you really feel like telling that person and the people around them at the time? Like, how much of that do you actually want to reveal to the person? Like, if there's someone you like and you don't want to depress them because you've actually had a bad day, you just say, it's going all right. Um, but if they're a personal friend of yours who you actually know would like to hear a full honest answer, then you're more likely to give it. Let's see here. Yeah, I was gonna make this dot right here larger. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. That's gonna be the easiest way to make that wider. Because I just wanna. How do I move those apart easily without having to manually did it? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, that seems to be an easy way to do that. That seems about right there. Yeah. Let's save that and export to update the texture. Okay, yeah, that feels better. Okay. Now, let's go back to Affinity Designer here and zoom out like that. Okay, and we want to do the top. Gonna height that. Oh, wow. Zoom in. Do that. Okay. Like this and duplicate. Go here. What to do? Okay, so what I can do. Gonna copy those two. And paste right above that. Excuse me. And I'm actually going to grab these. Just pull them up here as alignment tools. Okay, let's go back to here. Grab this. Hey, Sasami-chan, have you watched Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I gave the first episode a start yesterday, and it seems okay. It just seems like they kind of jumped in with a non sequitur. So thought I'd ask to see if you watched them and what you think. Okay. Yeah, the CG series seemed to handle itself better because I watched like most of that. At least I think the first couple of seasons of that one. I can't remember how many seasons into it I was watching, but I only basically stopped because of life, as it were. Life has a funny way of doing that to you. It's like, here, I'm going to stop you from enjoying this because, you know, you need to do other stuff. Excuse me. Okay, that looks good. Just going to save that. Then I'm going to export. It's just like the first episode started off and I'm like, where are they going with this? I laughed at the jokes, but there doesn't seem to be much of anything else going on. Okay. Let's change this back to material so I can see how this is doing. Okay, yeah, just as I thought. It's a little misaligned. Just something about like the way they're handling the art style on it, kind of like didn't really interest me, and the way the characters are characterized is interesting. Like Raph didn't feel like Raph. It's kind of hard to explain. That you can tell, like you can tell a lot of passion and energy went into the product, but something about the way they handled the product didn't quite feel like the product. And I can't quite place my finger on it. It's a very big caricature of TMNT. For it was a real big caricature of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Instead of being something that represents the turtles, it's like they characterized. They took the least important bits of the characters and made simplifications of those bits to um, really kind of make it a joke per minute show instead of a serious show with jokes or a comedy show with serious moments. At least that's all I can tell from the first. Okay, apparently Siri heard me. Uh, so it's yeah, it's like I've only watched most of the first episode, so I can't really place my finger on it. It's just the way they handle it right as of right now. Yeah, I'm not that far into it yet. I just got to the point where they're actually introducing Master Splinter. And to me, Master Splinter is a very key character to the series, to any Turtle series, because he really is the heart of the series. Like, if you go back to the original story and everything, you realize like how important Splinter is. Though it's kind of, if you go back to the original series, it's really kind of dark because Splinter basically raised the turtles to be revenge machines. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Uh, Splinter basically trained the turtles to be revenge machines to go and kill the Shredder. I have not seen any of Thundercats Roar. I don't have any real urge to, because I'm like, this is the whole Teen Titans Go thing. Let's keep their attention for as quickly as we can with a bunch of nonsense that has really not a lot to do with the original content that the show came from. Sometimes we have smart moments, but most of the time we're just not there. Okay, so let's see if we can't tweak this a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna turn off that and that. I'm gonna move this. Move this over and up. Gonna move this one back this way. I have not seen Danger Mouse, but I like, well, at least based on my experience with the first season, I like how they handled She-Ra, but the first season definitely felt like they were rushing till they got to the end of the first season where they really wanted their story to get going. I have not seen all of Carmen Sandiego. I think I'm up to episode 3 or 4. Probably 3. Okay, I just did that. Did I? May as well export again, even if I haven't exported. So, click over to Blender and image reload. Okay. So that tells me I went a little too far. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, let's turn back on this and turn that on. Hit save. Hit export. Export. Save. Save. I also heard like this was a couple months ago that they were getting another season of Carmen Sandiego, so that's good. I do like the idea of her being a hero, because like in a way, it's not that she was a hero and it's not that she was a villain, but she was a really interesting character. That's what I liked the most about Carmen Sandiego from the first animated series. She was a really interesting character, even though she was the bad guy. Hmm. Okay, let's go into texture paint. Click on this one. Go to this. Bring back up to control panel. I'm just gonna pick a dark color so I can see the difference and hit that. Excuse me. Actually, I'm gonna undo that. Okay. Where are you? Nope. 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 Ah, yeah, good. 0. That's what we want. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, there's the difference. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. So, yeah, the reboot of He-Man is going to be interesting, considering, if I remember correctly, it's being um, the showrunner, the person who's in charge of everything, is Kevin Smith, as in the guy who did Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob. So it's going to be interesting because he has a deep knowledge of a lot of series, and he has very creative ideas of where to take those series. So it's going to be interesting. The Avatar: Last Airbender live action one is going to be interesting because the original showrunners were on board. You know, the creators were on board for it for a while, and then they left because of creative differences. And some of the rumors I heard before they left were kind of interesting, like the fact that they were heavily being pressured by Netflix to age up the lead characters so they could have sex scenes. So I'm like, what? You do realize why people watched Avatar, right? It was for the good story and complicated characters. So let's see. And that moment when you realized you zoomed in too much, so it took a while for you to pan. Okay. Got that adjusted here. Also, the moment you realize that you didn't have enough things selected, so some alignments have now just been thrown off. Okay. Okay. The top right corner looks like an iPhone. So the box where my cursor is moving around right now. Okay, now let's go and select some spots here like this, and this, and this, and that. Oop, that's too many corners there. Oh, okay. I can see that. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream soon because I only planned to stream till 1 and then my computer broke. Well, it wasn't really my computer, it was the backup battery and then a phone call and everything. So I'm going to finish up this here and then I'll wrap up the stream for today. Jiminy crickets. That takes way too long to scroll. Okay. Okay. Save that. Okay. Now, gonna do something real quick here. 1. Okay, so I need to move it 1 pixel up and 2 pixels over. Okay, is this how I turn on grid view? Nope. View, show grid. Okay, so I need to move up 1 and 2. Okay, now go back to here. Zoom out. Zoom in. So 2 and 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I keep doing that. I'm so used to problem is going between Affinity Designer and Blender is Blender and Affinity Designer have different shortcut key setups. So when I go to grab something, I accidentally hit the wrong keys. Whoopsie. Okay, let's go back over here. Zoom out. Zoom in. Okay. It's 2 pixels up. Oop. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I think I'll leave this as is for now. So I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to export and see if things align. I have a feeling things are going to be a little off. So I will now go image, reload. Okay, cool, that's aligned. So now I need to move it up by 2, right? Yep. So if I select both of these and zoom in, there we go. Let's see, I want to see you commentate this experience with Michael Saber invited over to your house. The name vaguely rings a bell. Gonna have to look that up later. Okay. I just exported that. Now to go back over to Blender. Reload. There we go. The bottom's nice and set. Let's check this corner here. It looks like that's also set. Cool. Yep. Zoom out. Let's check this corner. Yahoo! Okay. Now let's get back to this. And see how well everything else lines up. Oh! Michelle! Okay, that's why I was misreading the name. Ah, yep, recognize it now. That would be interesting. Wouldn't have to invite her over, could just do a voiceover thing. Okay, so that all seems to be set up there. Okay. Creeper, I also pronounced the last name wrong, so yeah, I definitely did not. Yeah. I get it now. Okay. Make sure everything's nice and aligned. everything seems to be a-okay. Yep, I had a feeling that may be off on that side. Okay, how many pixels off is that? Ooh. Less than 1 pixel. Okay. Okay, so actually just doing that makes it line up because this was off by, there we go. And like so. Lined up. Okay. Man, a lot of zooming in and out. Okay, that's good. Click back here, and this should be the last thing I need to check for alignment. And I should be done for today. Okay. That is all done, and I think I am done texturing the box. Because I only see like a very light strip in the center here, which I can actually probably safely ignore, and if I want to do any wood-like markings there, I can just add them in the future, but I think the box is done. Will I be texturing the sides that people don't see? As of right now, no. I might come back and I might come back and do those after I finish other models. Because right now I'm just going to get as many models done as possible, then come back through and work on those details later. But as it is right now, I'm just going to do the spots that people will see most of the time. Because I am set up to be able to texture the other sides. But like I said, I'm just kind of, getting this set up for visual inspection from the most commonly viewed angle. Excuse me. I wonder if I happen to have the reference here for the view that has... I don't seem to have that reference. Okay. It's at the end of the box character arc. Yeah, that's one way to do it. That's one way to say it. Okay. So, yeah, that looks done. Okay. So I got all the spots. It looks like it's supposed to. It's got the line here. Yep. That looks good. save the project. And go back to Affinity. Zoom out and turn off the grid. Hit save. Okay, I can close that. Yeah, Boundary Break is an excellent show for that. Okay. Well, that's it for today. Gonna wrap up the stream with the usual. Thank you for coming to watch. I have no idea what this is going to look like later on video on demand because of the weird kind of thing that happened. Thank you for staying through that. Like I said, don't know what it's going to look like. I'm going to be checking it out later after I'm done with this stream. I really enjoy working on these while chatting with people. So if you want to come and chat with me during the streams, stop on by. I usually do these around 11 o'clock on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Today was a little later than usual because of an appointment I had, and then a stack of things all happening at once. So if you want to watch more, we have plenty of videos on this channel, and we will be getting up more eventually. Several of them are into production right now. Audio's done, just need to do assembly and image creation for a lot of them, basically. So thank you. Watch the videos, subscribe, ring the bell, all the usual stuff. This is YouTube. It probably will change in the future because of someone by Google. Well, thank you for watching. You all have a great day. Thank you for joining me again, Sasami-chan, and sticking around during the weirdness. And you all have a great day. I am stopping the stream right